You got a sweet kitty.
Yeah.
Hi, pal. How are you doing? Good boy? Yeah. Hello and welcome to Friday. Had to take care of a few things this morning. And what time is it? It's afternoon right now. Had to go take care of a few things. I just got back. We're about to eat a little bit of a late lunch, but I had footage to give to Dan, footage to get from Dan. I had to pay rent, and the most important thing by far, oh my lord, when there is garbage, we put the garbage into the garage. And then when there is a certain amount of garbage, we take that garbage to the dump. I know that we've talked about this in the vlog before, and there are people that were just flabbergasted that we don't have neighborhood pickup. We don't have neighborhood pickup. There are places in the U.S. that do not have neighborhood pickup, and we are one of those places. When we are, when our garbage accumulates, it's not going anywhere if we don't do it. So we got to put it in our vehicle and take it to a dump, which is not too far away. It's not too bad. The problem is, we've lived in this place since October, and it's been, cooler. Certainly, South Carolina is a warmer state than most, but still, it's been pretty cool. The weather's been pretty nice. The weather has not turned our garage into an oven. That's not a big deal. I don't spend almost any time in the garage. But I do put our garbage into the garage. And our garbage does contain the feces of our little feline friends. So you can imagine where I'm going with this. Whenever I was like, man, I really need to take the garbage out. I'm going to take the garbage out. And I opened the garage door. And imagine, if you will, baking cat poop. Just imagine, give that an aroma sensation in your brain for a second, what that would possibly smell like. Well, it did. It smelled just like that, and worse, and it was awful. It took my breath away. So I had to pull the garbage out and take it, just from the garage, outside the front door. So it had to go through the hallway briefly, but it just lingered. It was awful. Mal had to Febreze the hallway. And I put it in the back of the car to take it to the dump, and the drive from here to the dump, which is only a few minutes, was excruciating. It was so terrible. I had to roll the windows down, and I'm just like, oh god, this is so awful. So what that tells me is that I'm probably going to need to take the garbage out more frequently, or take it out immediately when cat poop is involved, because the summers here are pretty brutal. Today is over 80 degrees, and it's still April, and it's nobody wants to bake cat poop. At least I certainly don't. Mal, what is for lunch? Chicken?
Chicken and peas.
Chicken and peas. That sounds fantastic. We're gonna eat some chicken and peas, and finally today, Mal's gonna get started on the Dynablade painting. We were hoping that would have happened sooner. But of course, every little thing that can come up comes up. We got our grass cut today as well. The guy's coming every 2 weeks. It's ridiculous how fast this grass grows. I mean, it's crazy. In 2 weeks, it'll be like 1.5 feet tall. And I don't know why it grows so quickly, but we just have either the right grass or the right conditions here to make that a reality. Also, as a little update on Mal's plants, things are going pretty good. The tomatoes are certainly growing. They're starting to have the early stages of flowering and producing fruit. Got a bunch of stuff going on there. It's cool. I can't wait to eat food from our garden. And it'd be like right outside. You get a little door. It's not like we have to go out on our patio. The thing that I'm worried about is that bugs will eat it up, because that was one of the problems that my parents had. In the past, we've grown tomatoes, and my parents have grown tomatoes, but we were at the apartment, and when we were at the apartment, everything was screened in, and we would still get some bugs occasionally, but not too bad.
Not like they had.
Yeah, but my parents live obviously in the same neighborhood just a block away, and their stuff would get eaten up at some point. So that's my own worry. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, and I really hope it doesn't. But I guess we don't really know. Sometime later, and things have gone really well. Mal's gotten a really good start on Dynablade. Sagan has been chirping like a crazy person. Mal is taking the eggs into the office. I just got through scrambling up some eggs that look really good. And there's a reason I'm wearing the shirt. It's the second time we're going to watch Mystery Science Theater together. I missed the first time because I was busy doing other things, but I actually got enough done today that I can sit down and watch it. So I haven't seen the first episode of the new series, but I'm getting ready to watch the second one, so I guess we'll see what I think. So we finished watching the second episode for the new season of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Cry for Wilderness, was that the name of the movie? Yeah. Watched it with obviously Mal and I, and then Chaz, Dan, and Lindsay. It was good, and I didn't see the first one, but everyone seemed to agree that the second episode was better than the first one, so I'll take their word for it. The first thing I noticed, because I didn't see the first one, is that Crow sounds the same, but Tom Servo doesn't, and that was a little weird for me to watch through the movie, and every time Servo talked, it just felt kind of strange. But Chaz pointed out the first time that they changed production teams, Servo's voice changed, so it's almost in some way keeping in theme, which, I mean, maybe that was, I guess, an intentional decision, but it was funny. I mean, it was funny. I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was good. The movie itself, aside from their commentary, it was very bizarre. A lot of very strange scenes. It was like 15 minutes of drama, fake drama that didn't lead anywhere, and then a scene of like 2 minutes of laughing, and then that repeated over and over again. And if that sounds strange, it was strange. It was really, really bizarre. But it has like one of the best ending songs I've ever heard. If you get a chance, go to YouTube and type in "Cry for Wilderness" credits theme or ending song or something like that, and see if you can find that song, because it's great. It's really, really great. Anyway, so now that that's done, I've finished up everything for tomorrow. Everything is all set. I have a little bit of work to do tomorrow, but otherwise we're going to be bringing back Movie Club. You might be saying, where has Movie Club been for 2 months? And to that I would say, have you been watching the vlogs? Because things have been crazy. Things have been all over the place. We have done traveling. We have been sick. We have had things to do with like getting work done for Mal. And then when we were available, like either Dan or Lindsay wasn't available. So, Dan was out of town, Lindsay was out of town, Lindsay's family was here. Like, there was so many things that have happened for like 10 weeks or something like that to keep us from doing Movie Club. But we're going to bring it back tomorrow, and we will finally be watching There Will Be Blood and 300. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?